Welcome to round 4 with Elves. I'll try it. I'm not super excited about this hand, but I have to see if this is like mid to low end of keepable or not. Like, if you can't keep a hand without a mana dork, I don't really know what this deck's trying to do. Playing against like Paul Rietzel Mardu stuff. Ugh. Sure, the one drop that doesn't have a high impact. Ooh, piece of candy. Uh, I'll wait to fetch a black source. If I draw the Cavern or Gilt Leaf, I just don't want to take the damage against the deck that has shown Painlands. Or red sources, I meant. Why did I say Painlands? I'll just take it here, though. Um, I'm okay taking the more conservative line. I could play Dwynen's Elite and then lose the token and the Heritage Druid to removal spell, but that doesn't sound like the road I want to go down. This looks like a dead Heritage Druid to me. No. Wow. Okay. Opponent's very low on life. Black, black, black. I, you aren't needed. You can leave the party. Okay, let's go crazy. This is like a very mild version of crazy too. I guess I should have just saved that. Opponent's dead to these two. So if they plus Liliana, I may actually just discard Collected Company, which is really messed up. Eh. Okay, or they could just concede. Yeah, they probably don't have a kill spell. Yeah, I just discard Collected Company. I was supposed to hold the Cavern, though. It's possible that discard... no, it's not. I was going to say discarding that might have been right, because like you can discard the Cavern, then potentially draw another Black Source and just have all action against that, but whatever. I don't really want to go any further than that. Like, if I get Knight of Souls Betrayal, whatever, that's my life. Not even sure I want this. So the card I actually have played against that seems like would be very good in this style of matchup, maybe not specifically Mardu because of Path to Exile, but against Jun specifically, is Chameleon Colossus. Um, kind of wishing I had one. Worth noting that's a creature that you can put in a chord board that is Sylvan Messengerable. So you can have like a small chord board with Messenger. Like these cards can be in it. So it's worth noting there's a number of L's, but like this stuff, like you still want a Kataki because it's so high impact, but like this stuff, not super great. Just I don't even want a board. Kitchen Finks is like a card, but I'd rather just be linear. I think I don't want to trim any of my powerful cards. This deck definitely benefits from people moving towards like Damnation and Beetle Eldrazi. The other card's still good against you. The one turn in the middle is like pretty important because you can start doing things like I don't know, leaving up Collected Company to cast after, or ooh, that's a Marsh Flats. It looks cool. Anyways, I was distracted by foils. Uh, you can do that. You can have already deployed. So like, that's one of the reasons I wanted to try Sylvan Messenger tonight. Is I've gotten into a lot of spots like with the Living End videos I put out last week, where my opponent was able to like actually put enough cards into their hand with Sylvan Messenger that it just didn't matter that they were wrathing me. This is a spot where I could have considered a Forge Tender, but I think that my opponent having Liliana points more towards Zealous Persecution and Damnation than it does Pyroclasm, and I don't want to get stuck with like dead trading cards against that deck. So for now, I think I just want to get a Forest. If I get punished by a Liliana next turn, my opponent could go like fetch Liliana plus. That makes no sense. I was trying to think if there's a situation where I would have to discard a card to Liliana next turn, and in that case, if I had gotten the black, I would have still not wanted to discard that. I would have discarded Cord. Probably like Cord's pretty bad here. Yeah, this is just Rietzel. So can Cord for 1 to Heritage. Put a bunch of stuff on board. Okay, I've got a better play. It's called get punished for not playing a land first main. Um, if I played a land first main, that's fine. I could. I don't really want to extend a ton here. That's perfectly fine by me. So if I played the land first main, I could have courted for Druid in response, and then had can cast Company in response, and like kind of overextended, but I can still cast Company here. So like, whatever. Not super. Why would you leave me with Cord? You think my collected company is that bad? I mean, that's my play for the turn. It feels like leaving me with Cord over leaving me with Archdruid. Like Archdruid actually like even if it's my best card, it limits my options. Like I can get like Azuri or whatever. Sure, I guess that's it doesn't matter. Like I can just Cord up an Archdruid. Jeez. Okay. So I want to. What order do I want to hit these? It doesn't matter. I'm going to shuffle by the time I get back to that point. So if I just send both of these at the Sorin, this stays home. I should have played these first main. Yeah, that's kind of a punt. That's like the worst possible thing my opponent could have done. Azuri has text. Well, in this case, I'm just going to do that and put my opponent to dead on board. Not extend a Nettle Sentinel. I have no need to do any of that. keep the mana dork and a 2-power creature. Lose everything else, but that's fine. Because my opponent killed an extra elf that way, but still not a huge fan of that. So this. My opponent knows I have the cord, which is just going to get the other Azuri. Maybe it should have gotten a Shaman. Or a Sylvan Messenger, not a Shaman. Yeah, the Azuri's play is pretty aggressive, but I guess the Azuri... Well, my opponent's going to prematurely concede there. But I'm pretty sure the right play is just gun it for Azuri when my opponent's so low on cards. Also, if they had spot removal, it's very likely they would... it would have to be a 2-mana spot removal spell, otherwise it would have just killed the Azuri. With the 1 mana. I guess it could have been a Bolt, but they would have tapped different. Yeah, there's a lot of signs that my opponent didn't have removal at that point.